Tired of dry, tough pot roast? Well, get ready to make the most tender, fall apart, melt in your mouth pot roast of your entire life. Seriously, this recipe is a game changer. First, let's gather our ingredients. You'll need a 3 to 4 pound chuck roast, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 large yellow onions, roughly chopped, about a pound of carrots, also chopped for celery stalks, chopped 6 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 cup of dry red wine like a Cabernet Sauvignon, 4 cups of beef broth, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 bay leaves, a teaspoon of dried thyme, a teaspoon of dried rosemary, and of course, salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. For the gravy, you'll want 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of cold water. Alright, let's get cooking. Start by patting your chuck roast completely dry with paper towels. This is key for getting a beautiful sear. Season it generously all over with salt and pepper. Don't be shy here. Now, heat your olive oil in a large Dutch oven or heavy-bottomed pot over medium-high heat. Once the oil is shimmering, carefully place the roast in the pot and sear it for about 4 to 5 minutes per side, until it's deeply browned all over. This step builds incredible flavor, so don't skip it. Once it's seared, remove the roast from the pot and set it aside on a plate. Lower the heat to medium and add your chopped onions, carrots, and celery to the pot. Sauté them for about 8 to 10 minutes, scraping up all those delicious brown bits from the bottom of the pot. Once the veggies are softened, stir in your minced garlic and cook for just another minute until it's fragrant. Next, pour in the red wine to deglaze the pot. Let it simmer and reduce by about half, which should take a few minutes. This burns off the alcohol and concentrates the flavor. Then stir in the beef broth, tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, bay leaves, thyme, and rosemary. Bring the mixture to a simmer. Return the seared roast to the pot, nestling it into the liquid and veggies. The liquid should come about halfway up the sides of the roast. Pop the lid on, reduce the heat to low, and let it simmer gently for 3 to 4 hours. Your house is going to smell absolutely amazing. The roast is done when it's fork tender and shreds easily. Once it's ready, carefully transfer the roast to a cutting board and let it rest. To make the gravy, strain the cooking liquid into a saucepan. In a small bowl, whisk together the cornstarch and cold water to create a slurry. Then slowly whisk it into the saucepan. Bring it to a simmer and cook until it's thickened to your liking. Shred the beef. Serve it with those tender vegetables and smother it all in that rich, savory gravy. This is comfort food at its absolute best. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more delicious meals. Thanks for watching.